Hello everyone, what's up and welcome back to One Piece. This is episodes 921, 922, 923 and 924 of One Piece. Is that correct? Yes, it is correct. I checked, I was very confident and then I looked and for some reason thought I got it wrong. But I didn't. I don't think I've gotten it wrong in a long time. I don't think I've ever gotten it wrong actually. I mean, you can fact check that. Anyway, so we're jumping into One Piece today. Last we left off, I think, was when we kind of got introduced, well, vaguely introduced to the entertainer. Not really introduced, but we saw her. What? Do I have her name? Komurasaki? Is that her name? It's been a little bit longer than normal. I recorded the previous video early and I'm recording this one late. So there was like a longer period between the last video and this one. So yeah, like I'm still catching up in my head of where we're up to, but I'm pretty sure that's basically where we're at. I am enormously excited as always. Being in the Wano arc is so much fun. I mean, it's really mostly really fun because it feels very important. Like a lot of when crazy stuff is happening, it feels like holy shit, this is like really important One Piece stuff. And I'm also just like constantly trying to feel out where I think this arc is going, just because I think it's fun to see if I can see the shape of the story before it starts to fill in, because it can take really any shape. Oda is very good at like changing the shape of a story each thing, whereas a lot of writers do tend to have very similar. I'm kind of inventing the term shape of a story, but like a lot of writers do tend to have very similar shapes as themselves as time goes on, but Oda I feel like is really good at switching it up so much. So yeah, I can't wait to jump into it. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking the video, commenting down below, and subscribing to the channel. And you can go to my Patreon account if you want the full-length reactions and early access, which means you can get the next 3 or 4 weeks or so of One Piece videos on my Patreon account right now. Go check that out. You can also join my YouTube membership down below to get 1 week early on edited videos right here on YouTube. You don't even have to leave the site. So you can do that as well just by clicking the little join button. I think it's still a join button. The other day I saw it was like there was someone who had like a subscribe plus button. Like it was subscribe but then subscribe plus. I don't know if that's what it is now. Anyway, I'm not in charge of YouTube. I barely check it. I barely check the subscription joining section, but you can do that right down below. So I think we're gonna jump into this. This is episode 921 of One Piece. Woo! Okay, recap Rubik's. If you're new to this channel, this is the recap Rubik's Cube. It's a Rubik's Cube that I do while the recap is going on, and my goal is to beat the recap. Okay, this episode, well, that's how far I got the cube. This episode is going to be called Sexy Woman, the Oiran Komurasaki, or whatever her name is. It reminds me, I know this reminds me of this because they're based on the same idea, but it reminds me of that Demon Slayer scene where you see like the, I don't remember what it was, the Pleasure District women walking through slowly on the high sandals or whatever. She doesn't even like smile and wave at people, she just walks. So, how tall are the sandals and then how tall is she? This is very important information. Oh? She likes her? Aww. This is a good first impression of her. Although I'm kind of worried because her face being in shadow like that, you know, like these sorts of shots. Is it implying villainy? Ooh. From that angle, it reminds me of Juna from Metaphor Fantasia. Okay, back to this. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I forgot this guy's here. Fucking hell. Hit him in the head with the quick pickaxe. Caribou, that's his name. We're not friends. You're a fucking douchebag. Yeah, I remember. I mean, I know a lot of people wouldn't remember because it would have been years since they saw this. Oh, were they showing some of the cover story there? Interesting. Ah, really? That makes sense, actually. That they're weaker than regular Zebras and Stone. I fucking hate this guy. Good question. None of your business. Absolutely fucking not. Contact Queen. Oh, wait. Contact Queen. He was saying Contact Queen. Not Contact Queen. Right. I thought there was a character named Contact Queen. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. What the fuck? Sanji's gonna go insane, yeah. Oh, Lord. Are we gonna see her maybe kick some ass, or? I mean, Sanji could kick their ass, but... Oh. Hey, there we go. You look cool, dude. Can I see your ankle to see if you have any tattoos? Nearly a year ago, okay. Oh. Does she like emotionally manipulate people? Ah. Okay, bingo. Then what happened? And then what ends up happening? Oh God. Oh God. A real loan shark. Yeah. I mean, it seems like we're gonna see him being scammed, but they're also showing he's a shitty dude. Huh. Oh my God, he's selling his entire life for her. Oh my God. Wow, he's not even taking care of himself properly. They're covering her face so much. He sold his house. Oh God, what happens here? Uh-oh. Are they just laughing at him because he got scammed? Oh my God. These guys laughing at him. It's very hard. Uh-oh. What money? Oh my god. That's fucked. Like, he's a bad guy, but also it's really fucked that he was manipulated. That would be so heartbreaking if you really thought you had a connection with her. It's hard to watch. There's a lot of douchebags around here. Oh my god. I mean, if you've made him poor, you don't need to also beat the shit out of him. Oh my god. Jesus, man, that's a fucked up backstory. Wano's greatest courtesan. That the black-haired girl there looked like a Hunter x Hunter character. That's the first time we saw like her full face, right? She is very pretty. God damn, man. Damn. Damn, man. She really is a bitch. Too bad these guys aren't into financial domination, or they'd be loving this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, okay, so from the start of this episode, I was like, when we started the episode, I was hoping we were gonna see, you know, how I don't know, cool she is. But we didn't see that. We saw that she's an emotionally manipulative, yeah, kind of horrible person. That's unfortunate. What a heartbreaking backstory. It's interesting doing a backstory like that where you're like simultaneously showing Bingo like being kind of a ruthless loan shark who seems to like also take advantage of people when they're vulnerable, you know? Because it seems like he was doing it with like people who needed funerals and stuff. He was like, oh yeah, don't worry about the cost of the funeral, it won't be a big deal. And then like, you know, making them pay back double afterwards and being very demanding about it and stuff. Like, and he's doing all of that for his own selfish wants. Like, we're seeing the negative side to him, and yet I can't bring myself to be like, yeah, you're getting your just desserts. Because it's also horrible what's happening to him. Like, he's a victim as well as he is a perpetrator. And so it's very sad to see. Yeah, it's just hard to watch, man. Like, especially when you can tell what's coming because of the way the scene is framed, and it's one of those things that when you see it in media, and when it's happening to other people, it seems obvious. But when you're in that situation, like, it would be... sorry, give me a sec. Okay, sorry, I had to reply to something. When you're in that situation, it would be hard to tell that you're being manipulated because, like, emotions are a strong, powerful thing. And also, like, we tend to trust the people close to us more than anyone else. Like, if you truly are in love with Komurasaki and she's as good as it seems she is, like, this is someone you care about so much, and like, you truly would think she cares about you so much. Like, of course, it's like if other people were to tell you, you know, oh, she's using you, you're gonna be like, well, they don't know the situation. I know the situation. I actually know her. And that's what makes it really horrible, is like, I can't blame people a lot of the time when they are being emotionally manipulated like that, because because there are times when other people are saying like this person's just using you, but there is genuine love there. You know, there are times when like that you know, you should be trusting the person, and trusting your partner is like an important thing in a relationship. So it's hard to know like when is it that you're being used and when is it that this is actually genuine love and you're doing the right thing and like buying this woman out of her contract so that you can live a happy life with her, like freeing her from these chains that you think she's shackled to. It's really interesting. I also like watching this, like having watched Apothecary Diaries, since Apothecary Diaries has a lot of stuff about courtesans and being bought out of their contract and stuff, which is really interesting. And so like seeing this now, having seen Apothecary Diaries, I have a better perspective on like a little bit on how this generally works, which is really nice. And if you don't watch Apothecary Diaries, you should watch it. And then go watch my reactions to it on my main channel, because that's a fucking fantastic show. And if you liked anything to do with this, like, go to Apothecary Diaries. There's a lot of interesting stuff there. But, like, we started the episode with, like, you know, the Toko scene of Toko being like, sorry, I'm late. And then, what's the name? Komurasaki is like, oh, there you are, Toko. You know, great to see you here. I was worried about you. Anyway, get to work. Like, she was being seemingly very sweet to Toko. And so I was like, oh, this is gonna be like a nice little relationship with them. But now I'm scared. Now I don't know what they're setting up there. Is Toko gonna be used as well? I don't know, dude. Also, we have Caribou in this episode. He's a douche. And he did say, though, like, there are the Sea Prism Stone cuffs, but they made them weaker specifically so that prisoners could work. That makes a lot of sense. I thought, like, it was possible that Kid and Luffy were actually just tanking the full effect. Like, that's how strong they are, is that they're able to, like, tank the effect much more now. But it does, because, I mean, if you compare it to, like, Nico Robin in Enies Lobby, like, she could barely stand at times, you know? Like, she was, I mean, she also got more and more exhausted as it went on, but, like, she was really, really fucking exhausted. And, like, was, you know, being kicked around and stuff by, Spandam. Like, I feel like, you know, I feel like if that was that was probably closer to a full strength Sea Prism Stone. And yet this now, as he said, they probably weakened them. So it's like, yes, you are subdued, you can't use your powers, you do feel weaker, and yet you can still work. I do still think Luffy and Kid are like tanking a lot of it. That they are working a lot more efficiently than they should be. I mean, as evidenced by the fact that someone literally came in when you're like, you're doing too much work because there's no food left. So they are still doing exceptional things. But it makes a lot of sense that it's not, you know, they're not doing it under full Sea Prism Stone. Yeah. All right. I think we're just going to move on to the next episode. That was very sad. Episode 922 of One Piece. Here we go. Okay. Recap Rubik's. Here we go. Oh, okay, well, that's how far I got in the cube. I think the recap's over. What the fuck? That dude's face! Alright, this episode is gonna be called Zoro's Lover. Smiling Magoo. Alright, we're seeing Zoro. What are we going to be following him for? He's gambling? Do it. Okay. Evens. 6, even. Hell yeah, dude. Is he using like observation haki? There's no way, right? Like, could you like sense where the dice are? I don't know if that's how it works. Aw, nice. Zoro went missing. Alright, do it. In this show, trust is rewarded a lot. If you like... I'm not gonna say every time, but so much in this show if you just trust. Wonder and Carrot! I miss Wonder a lot. I'm glad she's here. That's cannibalism! There's a lot of carrots. They didn't... I heard her say U-tier, but they didn't put U-tier into the subtitles. I guess because she didn't say you in English, she said your. But there, she said you in the subtitles. So she sort of said tier. Are they just not translating the tier anymore? He's beaming. Minatomo. Okay, yeah, so he's a very good worker, which makes sense. Oh, he's just straight up saying that. He's gonna be like, no way I'm ever showing you. What? To who? You've been doing all this work for no reason. Maybe you should get more info from him though. Like, where did he sell him? Oh, cool. Fine with that. Ah, so you're going to the pawn shop to ask. Oh, Frankie's losing it. It's gonna be so frustrated. Kumagoro. Tracked him down? Oh my god, he's on a big goose chase? What's the phrase? Kobe-san. I mean, I'm writing these names down, but I won't need to. Kisagawa. Oh my god! She's much prettier than her picture was. Tokijiro. Rakura. Oh, nice. Oh my god. How many years have you passed through though? Like, when did you do that? Was that like a year ago, or was it still like 9 years ago? Oh my god, you're yelling this in the middle of the street? I mean, it's still information. Yeah, they gotta look for the blueprints now. Damn. What note? Oh, right. Do we though? Or I mean, I imagine we do. I don't know. I feel like we got it covered. Oh god. Oh, there you go. Clever. And fucked. Oh god. On evens. Now what's gonna happen if they try to change the result again? It's even. They switched it to odd. How can Zoro change it back? He can't. Or did he? No, he didn't. Oh. Oh. Oh shit, no sword style. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, so he just had to prove it. Alright, well, now that we're doing swords. Oh, he just takes. I was thinking, like, maybe he'll just take the sword from them. One sword style. Yeah. Oh. Oh my god! Holy shit! I mean, they're not actually being chopped in half, I imagine, but feels very similar to when he faced Monet, like making her think it was much harsher than it was. Listen to his voice now. Is that how much he won? Or was it more than that? They're just like silver coins. I thought he won way more than that. This is so weird. Zoro has like this sidekick. Tonoyasu. Oh my god. Uh-huh. Did you accidentally make your way back home? What the fuck? Oh my god, his fucking voice. Oh my god, they got a crazy voice actor for him, but I guess because he's an important part. His voice is making me laugh a lot. Is it? It sounds like Hogback. Is it Hogback's voice actor? Oh my god! Dr. Vegapunk. Oh my god! Holy shit. Oh my god, he has such a big head. It's gotta be Hogback's voice actor. Listen to that. It's so impressive. Okay. It's the banquet, right? That she's heading to? So we're gonna see that next episode? Aw, these two. This is cute. Hiyori, okay. Okay. Alright. Pretty cool episode. I wonder if next episode we're gonna be like getting the banquet fully going. I liked this. I think I want to look up if Hogback's voice actor is also, what's his name? Let me just see in the quickest way possible. So Hogback's voice actor is Hiroshi Iwasaki. And he also plays Orochi. Yep, okay, cool. It makes a lot of sense, because I was like, this guy has an insane voice, and he's going between like higher and low register so effectively and quickly. And I was like, I mean, Buggy can kind of do that. Buggy's voice actor can kind of do that. But Hogback's voice actor was like on another level of like, this is so unique. I've never heard another voice actor be able to do this before. And so I'm actually quite glad that they got him to do another insane character, because Hogback is a character that he was a horrible person. But I really did like the character in terms of, I feel like the comedy of the character was pretty solid. And the voice was fucking incredible, like really, really incredible. And I just found that character to be pretty interesting. So I'm really glad that, like, I don't want that character to come back necessarily. I'm glad for Thriller Bark to be like Hogback's main, if only part of the story. But I am glad that they're utilizing the voice actor again, because it's very funny. So yeah, turns out all this time Frankie has been trying to get those blueprints off the guy, and he's like, oh yeah, I sold them 10 years ago, so he didn't even need to be with this guy the whole time. Then Frankie went on a wild goose chase. That's the expression I was looking for. And then found out it was in Kuri, and now I guess Frankie doesn't have to worry about it anymore. It's being left to Kinemon and the others to try to find where it is. But, you know, then we see some Zoro stuff, and I mean, Zoro's just like going around gambling, and like, Zoro has no urgency. Like, we got shit to do, and he's just like going around eating sushi and gambling. Like, we need you, Zoro. We need you to do some shit. You know, you didn't do anything throughout the whole of Whole Cake Island because you weren't with us. So, and like, frankly, in Dressrosa, you were caught on Pika for too long. So, like, do something, Zoro. It's been a while. I mean, Zoro is still as badass as ever. Like, some other characters, when they don't do stuff for a while, they become less badass. Like, you trust them less or whatever. That doesn't happen with Zoro. They keep his aura the same. He's really cool constantly. And he has moments like this even when he's doing the gambling house stuff, where he, like, takes everyone out and, like, you know, just with a swing of his hand, he makes a tornado that destroys the house or whatever. Like, he's a badass, dude. He just needs to have his priorities straight. He needs to, like, actually figure out how he can help us. He's not very good at taking initiative, I feel like. Which makes him really good when he has, like, a leader who can be telling him what to do and how to utilize his strength. But if you leave him on his own, he's just, like, it's just really difficult to get him to do anything useful. But we'll see. I'm sure he'll stumble across stuff that he can be really useful at. And I mean, I do like watching scenes of, like, people cheating in gambling or whatever, like casinos cheating or whatever, and then you discover they're cheating and expose it. It's a trope that I kind of always find to be fun, because it's satisfying, you know? Like, we as an audience, like, feel like, I mean, like, funnily enough, it's like, at the same time, maybe Zoro's technically cheating, because I imagine he's using some way to know what the numbers are. Like, I imagine he's not going fully off of vibes. I mean, it's possible that he really was just guessing, but he was using observation haki when he could feel the pin coming up, and so he knew that they were cheating, but he didn't necessarily know what the numbers were beforehand. But I feel like he knew all of it. I feel like he just knew what the numbers were and and like then after that also knew that they were cheating and how they were cheating. But you know, at the same time, like the casino is the one that's choosing to put on those games. It's kind of like up to them to be doing it fairly. So they're the ones actually scamming, you know. So yeah, anyway. It was a cool part of the episode. I don't really have much to say about it, but it was cool. I wonder how long Tono Sayu or whatever his name is gonna be like a part of this, you know? Is it just gonna be like short term until Zoro meets up with others so that he has someone with him, or is he gonna be like a more long term, like he helps us out throughout the rest of this arc or something? I don't know. I don't like or dislike him. I have no opinions on him yet. But like, I guess it's better him being with Zoro than Zoro just being alone out here. I think it'd be more boring if Zoro was just on his own. Also, they mentioned in this episode Hiyori, who is Momo's sister, who at this point would be 26 years old. And apparently, you know, she might be out there somewhere. And so, like, that feels like Oda setting up for a reveal of some sort, possibly. I guess my first guess is that it's Komurasaki. That's my first guess. Because she seems like she could be around 26. That feels like an appropriate age for, like, kind of what they've been drawing her as. So, like, yeah, 26 feels like it makes sense. And, like, you know, an important character. It might also give us an excuse to... Like, I feel like she could be the kind of character that she's, like, horrible right now, but maybe she's not, like, full villain. Maybe she comes around. Like, maybe we're able to change her or whatever. Like, maybe this is just I can fix her attitude, but, like, I feel like sometimes, you know... I'm trying to think of examples, but there are examples in One Piece of, like, we meet a character, they're really objectively horrible when we meet them, and then, but by the end of the arc, we're like, oh my god, this is, like, the best guy ever. So, like, I'm wondering if Oda's doing that with her, and so it's like, she's gonna seem horrible, and she is kind of horrible right now, but we're gonna, like, remind her of her family or whatever, and she's gonna see them again, and her true self might come out, and her true self might be a kinder person or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I guess, like, it's kind of happening with Shuten Maru right now, right? Like, he seems like an absolute prick, but at the same time, it feels like Oda is leading him in the direction of, like, we're gonna want to root for him. We're gonna, like, want him on our side, and also we're probably gonna like something about him. I mean, I already have slight affection for him. Like, I'm already seeing some potential for his character. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's move on to the next episode and see what we got. This is episode 923 of One Piece. Here we go. Bam, 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 bam. All right, recap Rubik's. Here we bloody go. Damn it. All right, well, this episode is going to be called, all right, I think I heard Ki, so maybe Kinemon Search, Finding the Blueprints. Yeah, it's pretty shit. Everyone here is like Toko. Okay, I wonder if there's a thing. Like, if there's a power or something. Because there's all these people and Toko. I mean, they're saying it like it's like a motto of theirs. But what if there's another reason and it's gonna be a big twist? Oh, here we go. Oh my god. The sounds! Wow, that, like, tanned woman was very pretty. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bring him some butter chicken. That works on me. Oh my god. Dude. Well, women. Yes, bring me a good selection of women, please. Oh, this is sad. Oh, that's so depressing. I wonder if Zoro's gonna help this town? I feel like he doesn't tend to like stop and help people too much. Oh my god. He's gonna cut you down. Kozo. Uh-huh. Oh, right. We've heard of him, right? Yeah, the Robin Hood type figure. That woman's still holding his face in a smile. Hmm? What'd they buy? Aww. Oh, was it the well? Because I did see that well there. Aww. See, they don't have much, but they're still sharing what they have with people who come through. It's nice. Aww. She's still going. Ebisugao. Aww, there's a genuine smile. Is he going to see the women? Oh yeah, those are some pretty women. Oh, Robin's there. Surely he's gonna fall for Robin. Yeah, I think he is interested in her. Mm-hmm. Here she is. The sound. The fucking voice actor is insane. Oh, Halo. You got assassins coming for you, dude. You're unwelcome here. Hmm. Uh-oh. Tobi Roppo. Page 1? What a crazy name. Is he like a journalist? Is this page 1? A dinosaur? Yeah, that's page 1. And then Diaz Drake. Well, this is scary. I mean, these are some powerful fucking people to be here. Man, he has to have the P like on his arm. So, I mean, it makes it look like it says age 1. Like, unless he has his arm there, people are just gonna go, age 1? What does that mean? I guess that if they see the P, they'll be like, page 1, what does that mean? It doesn't make sense either way. Oh, she loves playing the humble act. This fucking dude. JoJo character. But you suck! I'm sure we probably are gonna have him join us. About that. I did that too. No. He fought Shanks's pirates. Okay. I mean, great. If you're both going for Kaido at the same time, as long as you're not impeding each other, we got double the strength. Oh no. Oh no. Shit. Nami's dead. Okay, thank you. Oh, this music. I mean, wait, this is like the recap music. Okay, Robin. Yep. There's Brooke. All our plans are coming together. You didn't have flesh. Yep. There you go. I mean, it's been able to happen for a long time now, but it's insane that Brooke's able to do this. What are those dolls? What? What? Approaching from the southeast? Oh my god, Big Mom's coming? Is that what they're saying? Uh-huh. Oh my god. Oh yeah, she knows. She just doesn't care. Oh my god. This motherfucker. I mean, it's kind of fun. I feel like I can slightly root for these guys. Because they're, you know, gonna be getting in Kaido's way. Smoothie, you gonna do shit? Looks like it. Hell yeah. Ooh. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh my god, she's here? What's she gonna do? Why'd she bother coming? Amazing. Awesome. Big Mom being here is really, like, I mean, I knew she'd come here. I mean, I put it in my prediction video as well that, like, you know, that she comes to Wano. And I do have on my, it hasn't happened yet, but I do have on my bingo card, Kaido had kids with Big Mom. So, and I feel like if that was gonna be revealed, it would be revealed with her here. So, so like I expected her. Oh, and I also have Big Mom fights Kaido, which is down there. So it's like she kind of needs to be here. This doesn't, like, what's happening right now doesn't count. When I say fights, I mean like literally they directly trade blows. Like I need one of them to strike the other. Then I'll count that off on the bingo card. But I'm glad she's here. It adds like it adds a fun wrinkle to this, especially since we know how powerful Big Mom is. Like the fact that Big Mom is like a third party now, of like, we're already having to deal with Kaido, Big Mom's here at the same time, she's gonna be wanting to deal with Kaido. I don't know if there's any point where we're going to be like, I had it in my skit that like Big Mom was, you know, doing her own shit and the Straw Hats used her to fight Kaido, right? But they weren't working together. But I wonder if there's gonna be a point where they have to like put their differences aside to take down Kaido. Like if Big Mom's like, look, I hate you, but like Kaido, if Kaido in this thing does something to her that she considers even worse, and she's like, you know what, Straw Hat, I can kill you anytime. For now, let's kill Kaido, and then I'll kill you. You know, something like that. I don't know. But whatever happens, it's interesting. Also, Brook apparently saw some dolls, and then he went a poneglyph. Like, so I don't know how dolls can be a poneglyph, or what is, or if it's just like a room and there's a poneglyph in the middle and dolls surrounding it or something. Like, I don't know, but I'm interested. Kid fought the Shanks pirates and lost his arm. By the way, I mean, Straw Hat loses a limb, which is over here, right there. A Straw Hat loses a limb. Obviously, Kid's not a Straw Hat, but I'm just saying it right now. If we recruit Kid in this arc, I'm counting it. I'm counting that as Straw Hat loses a limb. Anyway, we also saw Page One in this episode, who's like a dinosaur. So like we saw another headliner, and apparently the Toby Roppo are like the headliners. So yeah, we got Diaz Drake and Page One coming for us, which is genuinely dangerous. I mean, I feel like they've built up Diaz Drake quite a bit. Like, just sort of subtly, they've built him up. It hasn't been like, oh my god, this guy's the most powerful guy ever that we've ever seen. But it really is like, we see him every once in a while, and he's always kind of shown like as someone who did something kind of badass, you know? But they don't spend too much time or focus on it. So I feel like he could be a real badass, but I guess we'll see. And then there was the town with the smiling, laughing people. I wonder, like I was saying in this video, I wonder if the smiling, laughing stuff is like a thing. Like, my first thought is actually of Ichi the Witch, which is a manga that's coming out right now. It's a pretty new manga. And it's a good manga. I didn't think I would like it as much as I do. When it first came out, I read like the first few chapters and I went, it's okay. I don't think it's for me. But like, you know, every week whenever I had like other manga to read, I was like, I might as well read the new chapter of Ichi the Witch. And I did. And I kept checking it out. And then I don't know when it happened, but at some point I was like, no, actually I'm really invested. And the latest arc in Ichi the Witch has been really good. And like it's introduced an incredible character and the arc is great. In that, like I'll be very vague about it, but there's a town and there's a power thing that's happening that like takes away their sadness. And it's like actually shown to be like kind of a bad thing that they're happy all the time. But I was just like, I was thinking about that Ichi the Witch stuff while watching this, and I think, you know, it's possible that has happened with these characters where maybe there is someone who like actually fully took away their ability to be sad, or it really could just be like this town, like the best way for them to survive was for them to like understand that like laughter is the best medicine, that they should be happy, and maybe they are just those happy people, you know? It could go either way, but I'm gonna hold out on thinking that it's just what they're saying it is, because it's possible even they don't know, but like, you know, maybe the thief who comes to the town and like leaves them the money or whatever, maybe he also has a power that's like sapping away their sadness or giving them more joy, or like got a power like Miss Joke in MHA that makes people laugh, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, Anyway, I think we're ready to move on. Let's move on to the next episode and the final episode we're doing in this video. Remember, at the end of the video, after we do the final episode, we also do a reaction to a song from the One Piece album. So stick around for that as well. But this is episode 924 of One Piece. Here we go. Recap Rubik's. I almost said full length, which is what I say at the start of, before I click play. Recap Rubik's, here we go. And that's the cube complete. There we go. Okay, this episode is going to be called Topi Roppo Attack. Sanji vs. the Assassins. Yo! Damn, man, yeah. It's pretty intense. I mean, it's not gonna be easy to stop Big Mom's pirates. I forgot about Zeus, to be honest. Ah! Don't show me spiders. Flashing back to how he got destroyed in one hit. Oh, Raizo. Oh yeah, good. Get out of there, Raizo. Hide. Aww. It's nice. Like, Luffy was in a bad mood and that put him in a good mood. Look at that. That's so cute. He puts his anger aside just to be happy for Tama. Oh, this is gonna fuck things up. Oh, it turned off the episode. They're going up. Kaido doesn't like this. Oh my god, dude. That's so exciting. Awesome. This guy's cool. He reminds me of the guy from Dressrosa, I can't remember his name, who had a very cool design. I didn't end up finding him super remarkable in the episodes themselves, but this is pretty sick. King, yeah. Okay, a pterodon model? He's like a pterodactyl, but it was like a dragon fruit. Okay, so you recognize him. Pteranodon. Oh my god. It's really cool. He's so fast. What? Oh! Damn! Wow, King, you're pretty cool. Oh my god, she hit the water! Dude, I know this isn't gonna happen, but can you imagine if this guy just like took out Big Mom on his own like that? That would be terrifying. Who's gonna save her? Who's coming? Is it Kaido coming? Oh no, this is page 1, right. Makes sense they're doing like a Jurassic Park thing with page 1. Yeah, there. I actually just rewatched Jurassic Park like a week ago with my friend. I think he's just checking, looking for... Yeah, he's looking for Sanji. He's just going to any soba shop and fucking him up. That's pretty terrifying. Dragon fruit. Spinosaurus. Okay. Interesting. So they've all got... Well, not all, but at least Kaido, King, and Page 1 all have dragon fruits of some sort. I'm guessing Queen would too. But it's like, it seems like dragon is also like dinosaur. I wonder if Diaz Drake also has like a dragon fruit. I don't know if we know about a fruit of his. There they are. All these random people standing in the street looking at them. Yeah. But little do they know that Big Mom is also giving him some shit right now. Jesus. Well, that's what the minks did. They were tortured and they didn't give up any information. Frankly, I don't think I could do that. Please don't torture me. I'll give you the information you need. Oh my god! Oh my god! He's a captain. It's close enough. That's what I was saying. Lady. He's just eating the soba. He's like, I know you don't have anything to do with it, I'm just hungry. Nah, he's just turning the city against Sanji. He might jump in and save you. Jesus. So people are gonna die if you don't step in, Sanji. If you keep running. That sucks. And it's fellow cooks as well, you know, people just feeding people. Yeah, it's fucked up. I don't think Sanji's gonna want to do that. It's kind of shameful. Yeah. I mean, this is kind of a clever plan from page 1. It is a good way to draw Sanji out. I hope he just like... Oh, I hope he gets a good hit on him here though. Please. Oh! Is it a good hit? Okay. Enough to knock him down for a second. I imagine he's gonna be like really hard to take down. Yeah. I'd say dinosaur as well. But they say dragon. That's true. He just sees you as Sangoro. So yeah, you gotta beat him before the ones who do recognize you arrive. What's he got in his coat? Oh, is it gonna be the raid suit? That's what I was about to say. He didn't want to use it though, right? Oh my god, are we gonna see his raid suit? Well, yeah, great. Whoa. Cool. Okay, what a cool episode. And oh my gosh, I guess next episode gonna see Sanji with his raid suit. Actually, like, I mean, I knew they were gonna use it because obviously you don't give the character that for us never to see it. Especially like, you don't give the character that and not have shown it to us in the past without us ever getting to see it. Like, we have to see it at some point. I didn't think it would be this quick a turnaround of Sanji being like, I don't ever want to use that, to being like, all right, I guess I'll use it. But I guess right now it makes sense. Like, he needs to save these people. He needs to make sure people aren't getting hurt because of him. And also he needs to beat him quickly so that if Hawkins and Diaz Drake arrive, they won't, well, hope that they don't arrive and see him. Otherwise they'll be like, hang on, that's Sanji the Straw Hat Pirates, and then we're extra fucked. So I liked his line though of like, it'd be nice to have a few more allies, but it'd be also nice to have a few less enemies. Like, I like that. I love when we fully lean into Sanji doing cool shit. Like, it reminds me of when he did Diable Jumbo or whatever, and like for the first time, and he was like, what was it? I forgot exactly what it was, but it was like God created something and the devil created spice. And I remember I was like, holy shit, that's a cool fucking line. And then also like in when he was fighting Wanze, like I didn't like Wanze at all, but the one cool part about that fight was him doing like the 3 sins of like the things that he did wrong. I think like, oh yeah, and Sanji with Eneru, like where he's like, thanks for the light with the cigarette. Just, there's so many moments in One Piece of Sanji just like doing really cool one-liners and stuff, and I love when they lean into that stuff. So I'm excited for next episode. So yeah, it seems like now, is the word for dragon and the word for dinosaur the same in Japanese or something? Like, because it kind of feels like those two things, like I know dragons and dinosaurs in general are kind of similar. I mean, dragons I feel like are just like fictionalized dinosaurs. But I mean, I just want to see if there's like, okay, I think I found it. I think I've already found it. Like I didn't look at anything One Piece related. I purely have looked at stuff about dragons and dinosaurs with Japan, and it seems like it seems like in Japan, dragons and dinosaurs are considered to be basically the same thing in pop culture. Is kind of what I see here. Like they're due to the fact that the Japanese word for dinosaur, kyoryu, literally translates to fearful dragon, similar to how the word dinosaur is a combination of the Greek words for fearful, terrible, and reptile lizard. So yeah, it sounds like it's like whenever they talk about dinosaurs, they're calling them dragons, like special kinds of dragons, right? Just being like, it's a dragon, but not a real, like not a pop culture dragon. This is a real dragon, you know, a dragon that existed a long time ago. So it makes it in an anime like this, you can have like the dragon fruit, and there can also be dinosaurs there. But in English, it doesn't work quite as well because we don't call dinosaurs dragons. But still very cool. It does open it up a little bit. Like I didn't even think about the idea of dragon being like a model of the fruit. I just like, I know that Zoan fruits have models, and generally there are like several types of you know, the same model. But I didn't think that would be the case with the dragon, and I didn't think when we saw well, when we saw some of the other characters, that they would also have like a dragon fruit. So so yeah, that's cool. I think that's a cool idea, and it feels like they're a very powerful model of fruit, considering how. So I wonder how this happened. Like, I don't think the dragon fruits are smile fruits. I don't think, unless they are and I missed that. But I don't think they're smile fruits. So if they're not smile fruits, how did Kaido get all the dragon fruits? You know what I mean? I'm going back to, yeah, I mean, when it introduced King, it just called it the dragon fruit ancient type Pteranodon model, right? So it's not saying, I think it specifies normally when it's like a smile fruit, and this I don't think is a smile fruit. So did Kaido just get the monopoly on dragon fruits? Like, did he go around and like collect them, kill people who had, like, if he found people with a dragon fruit, did he just kill them and then get one of his men to track down that fruit and get it? Or did he go around finding people with the dragon fruit and recruit them? Which that does make sense, because he's trying to recruit Luffy right now. Like, he recruits people often. He's like seemingly always looking for people to like add to his empire. So I can see like him going, well, I've got the dragon fruit, I'm the most powerful man ever, so clearly it's going to be a very powerful fruit. If I find other people with the same model of fruit, they're going to be extremely powerful as well, so I need to track them down and get them on my crew. So that could be what's happening. I did like early in this episode though, Kaido straight up saying like this is an all-out war when he was talking about Big Mom, because that's really hype. Like, the idea that this is like Kaido is considering this, like, it's not just like, oh, Big Mom's a nuisance. He knows Big Mom is another emperor. Like, she's a, I don't know if he's thinking like she's a danger to me necessarily, but like he is taking her seriously. He does know like, oh, this is gonna be like quite the fight that we're gonna be in. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be, I guess, a war between the Big Mom pirates and Kaido's pirates. And we're gonna like have the Straw Hats be like, it's funny, like now it seems like Straw Hats are the third party, you know? When I said before in the last discussion that Big Mom's coming in as a third party, but I don't think she is now. Like, at this point, Kaido's not seemingly even thinking about Luffy, because as far as he knows, he beat the shit out of Luffy, he put Luffy in prison, that's it. The problem's solved. He doesn't know that the rest of the Straw Hats are here. So so all he cares about right now is killing Big Mom. So yeah, it's exciting. It's cool. I like it. I like King as well. I mean, we got introduced to King properly this time. And I like it. His fruit is kind of cool. His design is cool. And it is cool how he seemingly put Big Mom in a position to die. Like, I'm not going to say he killed her, because I don't think that happened. I don't think she's going to be taken out like that. But, like, genuinely did a really good attempt at killing her, at least, you know? It's cool. It's a good way to introduce the character and show that he's, like, not to be messed with. He's, like, very efficient. I like it. I also love the I love the bit in this episode where they're talking about, like, if you're captured, even if you're tortured, you have to let them kill you. Don't reveal anything. Like, this plan is more important. And Usopp being like, fuck that. If they catch me, I'm squealing. And then Sanji being like, fuck, all right, I'll protect you no matter what then. Like, I'll make sure they don't capture you, because I believe, yes, you're gonna squeal. Even though I wonder, I can kind of see Usopp being captured and not squealing. I can kind of see him, I mean, firstly, like, not giving up his friends, but also, I can kind of see him lying his way out of it and doing it successfully. Which, if he did lie to get out of it, then I would, like, if he got captured and lies his way out of it, that's Usopp pulls a lie directly to Kaido or important crew. I would count that, absolutely. So, that would be cool. Yeah. Oh, and then the final thing before I get to the One Piece song, album song. I just loved early in the episode Luffy being so pissed off and frustrated about the fight with Kaido. But then Raizo appears, tells him, hey, by the way, Tama's okay. And suddenly he's in a good mood. And he's like lying there and he's smiling up at the ceiling. Like, I think that's adorable. Like, what a great way to show that Luffy is, like, how pure of heart Luffy is. Where it's like, even when he's in a terrible mood, he genuinely cares so much about Tama that, like, just finding out that she's okay puts him in the best mood, you know? It's such a beautiful, like, sibling relationship they've set up with Luffy and Tama that I'm going to be so sad when we leave Tama behind. I'm going to be so sad about it. All right. I think it's time to move on to the One Piece album song. What have we got today? Last week we had, what was it last week? It was something strange last week, I think. Yeah, it was Bellamy last week. Oh, this week we have We Are, the Straw Hat Pirates version. Okay, so it's like a song that we know. It's a song that we know, sung by all the Straw Hat Pirates. I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to this. All right. Already a beautiful start. Nami's incredibly cute in this art. Hell yeah! Ba 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 ba. So great. I mean, we've heard their covers of this song before, but it's so nice. Aww. I love that it's Robin and Chopper together. Luffy's voice actor is a genuinely good singer. Ba-na-da. Ba-na-ba-na. Oh, no coin. We are on the cruise. Okay, now full song. Oh, interesting combo. Another interesting combo. Oh my god, they give Usopp a solo. Ban it down. Oh, this is so great. We are on the cruise. It's so inspiring. How does it not put you in a great mood? So cute. Nice. That was so great. I mean, like, I've heard their covers of We Are before. I don't think I've ever heard a full one. Like that second verse. I haven't heard, like, you know, the Brook and Sanji singing together and Zoro and Frankie singing together. Like, I don't think I've heard that bit of the song. So that was really nice. It's so inspiring. Like, just like hearing those voice actors all sing this incredibly iconic song. It's so comforting. I have one thing that I would want adjusted personally. I think put Usopp and Sanji as the duet and have Brook have the little solo bit. That's the only, because like Brook's the musician, give him the solo bit, you know? Like, I feel like they wanted to give the solo bit to Usopp, who is like a more fundamental early days Straw Hat. But it would be so nice, I feel like, to hear Brook on his own, because I feel like, you know, with Robin and Chopper, Zoro and Frankie, Sanji and Usopp, and sorry, Sanji and Brook, like we only heard them in duets, so we didn't get to like fully, you know, take in their voices. So really the only ones whose voices we fully got on their own is Luffy, Nami, and Usopp. Which, I mean, I love Luffy, Nami, and Usopp's voice, especially Nami's. So I'm not complaining that because I got some special Nami solo. But I feel like it'd be really cool to get a Brook solo in there. And if there's one that I would swap out, I feel like it makes sense to swap. Because then also you have like an Usopp Sanji duet. And I feel like Usopp and Sanji have always had like a kind of subtle brotherhood. I mean, we have in this episode, like Sanji saying he's got to protect Usopp and stuff. Like, I feel like there's always been like a brother relationship between those two. More of a connection, I feel like, than between Sanji and Brook. So, anyway, that's like so nitpicky though. I loved that song. That was so great. Anyway, that's One Piece episodes 9 something 921 to 924 or something. Thank you for watching. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos for both this channel and my main channel, Gent Watches. You can get the next 3 or so weeks of One Piece full-length videos on my Patreon account right now. You can also join my YouTube membership down below to get 1 week early on edited videos. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.